Hey guys, this is just a quick video detailing the 5 things that I want to see, or more specifically that I'm most excited about, that's going to come from WWDC tomorrow evening. So at the time of recording, this is Sunday in the UK, so there is roughly about 21 hours to go until WWDC keynote starts, and these are the 5 things that I really want to see. The first thing that I want to see, native Apple Watch apps. So I've been using this bad boy now for about a week, and I'm absolutely in love with it. However, just like everyone else, it's fair to say that the app's loading times are way too long, and it will be much quicker in most of the occasions to pull your phone out of your pocket and just have a look there. I have found some exceptions to that rule, but generally that has been the case. So native apps for the Apple Watch would be fantastic. I'm pretty sure that it's actually a foregone conclusion that these things are going to come anyway. You know, it's no secret Apple have said they're going to come. You know, the rumors are all pointing towards WWDC, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing for us to actually worry about, but it's just something that I want to stress is something that I want to see. So the second thing is, and I'm fully aware that this has been sort of pegged for not actually happening anymore, but some kind of Apple TV news. For me personally, I was very excited for it. If it's been delayed, it's been delayed, but I'm still hoping that there'll be some kind of announcement, even if it's just Apple stating that they're working on something and showing off a little bit, but you know, sort of like how they did with the Apple Watch, saying it's not going to be available until, you know, this day later on in the future, and maybe not as soon as we were thinking it would be. For me, that would be great. I want to hear some more. I want to know what they've got in store. You know, I use my Apple TV a lot, but I'm always up for something new. The third thing, iOS 9 and OS X. Now, those are normally the main attraction of WWDC. I would say there's a few other things here that might overshadow it a little bit, but, you know, especially for me, proactive. The Google Now alternative, this could be huge for iOS users. I look at Android, and Google Now is something that I definitely enjoy using when I have enjoyed using an Android phone. That has been the one thing that's sort of drawn me in, but it's never quite been enough. But if we could get something similar to that on iOS, that would be brilliant. Alongside of that, we've also got the new rumoured font overhaul on iOS and OS X, going from the current font to San Francisco, the new font specifically made for the Apple Watch. And I have to say, it's a beautiful font. I don't know how it's going to translate over, but it's something that I'm looking forward to seeing if they do it. The fourth thing on my list, Apple Music. That is what it's rumored to be called, Apple Music. Apple have been at the forefront of, you know, music, the music industry with iTunes, you know, introducing the iPod all those years ago. Now they want to get into the streaming business, and for me, it's something I would definitely jump on board of. I've tried Spotify, I've tried a bunch of other ones. I had a look at Tidal, definitely not for me. I buy my music from iTunes, so if I've got the same catalog available to me, and I pay what's rumored to be $10 in the US, I don't know how that will translate over here. If it will be £10 in the Great Britain, or if it's going to be 7 or 8, we'll see when it comes to that. But that to me is not an unreasonable amount of money for unlimited streaming access every month. Now I know it's obviously the same thing on Spotify, but Spotify I found sometimes to be not so great. I do enjoy it, and I'm not saying it's a bad product by any means. There are just certain flaws that I've seen with it, which I would cover at a different time. I'm almost secretly hoping as well, if any of you actually remember this, iTunes offer iTunes Match, which matches up your own music library to the iTunes one that they have. I'm hoping they kind of do away with this. I subscribe to it every year, but I'm not using it anymore. I only use it for the music I've already uploaded. I haven't uploaded any more music in a while, and I would personally like to see them integrate anyone who's has a current subscription and bring them over to the paid streaming subscriptions, and, you know, give them a free year or give them a free 4 months, because it's around £40 a year, I believe. You know, something around that to bring people in, take them off of the iTunes Match and move them onto something else. For me, that would be fantastic. You know, that is purely something that I would like to see, no speculation at all, but I still think it would be really cool. And finally, the biggest news for us in the UK would be Apple Pay coming to our shores. This is something we have been waiting for all year. We were told by Apple it would be early 2015. We're now halfway through the year. We still haven't seen it. We hadn't even heard news about it until I believe yesterday when The Guardian reported that it could potentially be announced at WWDC tomorrow. For me, it would be huge. I use contactlessness every day, and it would allow me to use cards that don't have that enabled currently. As well as that, I now have my Apple Watch, so I could use it on my Apple Watch as well as my phone and, blow some minds around the place wherever I go. It would also take a huge step towards moving this country towards a more contactless generation. A lot of shops haven't adopted it yet. Some supermarkets have, some supermarkets haven't. Most fast food retailers have, but some haven't either. Like McDonald's do it, Burger King don't. KFC do it, but there are a few others that don't as well. Sainsbury's being a supermarket that don't currently support it. I believe if Apple Pay came into the UK, these companies, these brands, these supermarkets, they would, evaluate their systems and possibly change that. And that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and, what I was hoping to see from WWDC. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. I'm only just getting started, so all of that would be really appreciated. Just help, build a bit of a following for myself. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. See you in the next one.